It's weak. 5th in the league in receptions.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
From the gun, it's Tua. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Myles Murphy in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. Shakes off the sack. And that is incomplete.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 18 yards the gain for number 18. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now here's Mahomes. Throwing left side, it's complete. And touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Tua sets up to pass it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you...
Stephon Diggs! Now stoppage for an injured player, and a lot of people holding their breath on this one right now. That's Stephon Diggs who is shaken up. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And right side, they're going to go option here. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the 12-yard line.
Now Tua. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves?
And that's caught inside the 35. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. These two teams all tied after one. Set for the second quarter, San Diego in possession of the football as they go to work on a first and goal. Mahomes going to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. A gain of 9 there. Sets up second and goal. Now it's Mahomes again. Rolling to his right. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. In the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Dallas offense set for this next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Tua. Thomas has got it, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play. They
try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. after the incompletion. Here now, 3rd and 2. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now to try the field goal, here's Daniel Carlson, and this a 39-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is
points. Most quarterbacks would tell you let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well, no one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they can continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Tua now on 1st down. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here now, 2nd and 4. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And an off-balance Nice throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to blanket those receivers on third down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just loft one toward the bench. Not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Seahawks.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Oh, a nifty. Oh, and now some space to operate.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
After the turnover, it's Tua. A quick throw there is incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for the Cowboys. 1st and 10.
Tua to throw again. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete.
Holding offense.
Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
It's caught inside the 25. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout, and they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. This taken in right around the goal line. Now a a crease here as he's past the 30. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Mahomes now to throw. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Christian Watson. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Looking left side, and it's complete.
And the Seahawks are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. Touchdown! From 4 yards out.
And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They'll start this drive out on the ground. There he goes left side. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
69 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
The option can be so difficult to defend, and that is illustration number 1 right there.
Are you taking a shot at me as a defensive guy?
Absolutely.
Is that what you're doing?
Absolutely. I saw your tape. I wasn't. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Tua.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa.
Oh, and that is incomplete. But the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15.
So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the 3rd quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they
got his man complete. Touchdown.
Jameson Williams
with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Seahawks have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Cowboys 13.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Back to the air on 2nd down, Tagovailoa.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Cowboys 13.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
101 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
2 now on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Bryan Bresee in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon.
From midfield, here's Tua.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
He has still not connected on a single pass in this 2nd half.
And right now they're going through all the different reasons, the whys, the wherefores. Bottom line, got to find some completions in there and get their offense moving.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. This is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory.
Yellow. 15.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and...
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes.
He'll complete this one to Watson. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Dallas, Texas is the spot, 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Arlington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
First down, Seahawks.
Mahomes now on first down.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy play.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
Trenton Simpson, well, he just flew in there to drop him.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Tua sets up to pass it.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. And the Seahawks are going to get the football back at their own 17.
That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Mahomes now on first down.
And complete once again to Watson.
And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, San Diego.
On first down, Mahomes.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. No problem there on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Tua. And he comes back with one complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's Tua. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Trenton Simpson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys for the football here as we get you reset.
3rd and 12.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Myles Murphy
In there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
Yellow. Hey, yellow. Hey, go going.
Mahomes going to throw it here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this will be caught at the 30. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
And the Seahawks first down.
Easy.
Now here's Mahomes. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now it's Mahomes again. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Facing a big 4th quarter depth.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean,
Down in a new town, I already feel that it's eyes on me. I'm getting looked up, down with these